Hello, hockey, basketball, and soccer fans. Name's David. Thought I would start this video at 2:55 on the afternoon of Saturday, 29th of April Eastern Time. I've tried repeatedly using the YouTube app, but because the audio didn't go through, I thought I would do is record on a video and hope that by doing so, directly through the iPad camera option to post a video to post to YouTube after I've recorded through the camera app. Maybe that'll work this time, unlike either of the previous two. So, that would start off with the firing of Nick Nurse by the Toronto Raptors. He's done. I'm neutral as to whether the Raps should have fired him, but there's no doubt the most recent season didn't end very well. Basically, well, the team ended up losing its play-in game against the Chicago Bulls, finished ninth. So that team had to win this many games just to get into a playoff spot. But again, as we found out with Miami Heat, getting into a playoff spot can pay off. The knocking off the Milwaukee Bucks, very impressive. Just imagine if the Raps had been there. That said, the Raps end up where they were, so no point. Season's done. No playoffs, and pressure for big changes to be made to the roster. The question will be which ones, and whether there'll be enough of the right moves to turn this roster around, or at least have a better season than the current one. So now I'm going to go to the IIHF Under 18 Men's World Tournament. And a Canadian team that ended up losing by a country mile 8-0 its first game of the round robin, 8-0 to its Swedish counterpart, facing the same counterpart again. At the end of the second period, it was 5-2 Sweden, well, approaching the end. So I turned off the game, figured, okay, it's a write-off. What can you do? Best case scenario looked to be a bronze medal for that team, for the Canadian team. What can you do? And now I'm going to go to the Stanley Cup playoffs, and a rather, tense, short post-game availability by Rick Bowness following what would be the last game of the 2023 Jets Golden Knights Stanley Cup playoff series. Yeah. Jets had practically no life in them during that game. And Bones made claims about the roster had been, toothless and all that. I couldn't agree more. They had big problems. And that's on management. It's on True North Sports Entertainment. But more on also on Kevin Cheveldayoff. What happens to Chevy, as he's also known? Hard to know, but the pressure will only grow for changes to the roster to be made. Which ones? It'll be interesting to find out. But the pressure is on, and there's no going back. Now I'm going to go to the Edmonton Oilers, a team that ended up winning, during the Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner era of the Leafs, in playoff series in the late 2010s, and then didn't win a playoff series until last season. We ended up winning 2, but now in a 3-game, 2-series lead, where did the Oilers go? They came out, swinging in Game 5, scoring so many goals, 4 on newly acquired Kings goalie Korpisalo, that Corpy was pulled after those 4 goals he'd allowed. Phoenix Copley came in, but couldn't quite stop the Oilers scoring machine. Will the Oilers end up winning their playoff series? We'll see. But we do know this. The Oilers have a chance to win their playoff series when the Oilers and Kings play each other in late on Saturday Eastern Time at Crypto.com Arena. So now I'm going to turn to the Leafs and the Justin Hall problem. Yeah, too many goals Justin Hall's been on for. And yeah. And for the first time all series, Game 5 for the Leafs was one that featured scoring of 2 or fewer goals. Yes, Michael Bunting sat out 3 games because of a dirty hit of an elbow to the head of Bolts D-man Chernak. And then Bunting was healthy scratched. Should Bunts have gone in for Game 5? I think it was still the right decision to send him a message. Quite simply put, it's just, it's not acceptable. But maybe Bunts will get that chance and he won't blow it this time. Because it may be that if he does, he may be looking far and wide, perhaps even to Europe, to find a new job in the hockey world. Let's see though. Because the lack of scoring fewer than 3 goals, did the Leafs in, and when the Leafs have scored fewer than 3 goals, it's not been as good. Leafs done. So hopefully Leafs can score 3 more goals again and go from there. But we'll see. If Andrei Vasilevsky has turned a corner and to open up enough to really try to open up shooting lanes on Vasilevsky is what the Leafs are going to have to do. Unless Vasilevsky is, for unknown reasons, hurt, and I don't encourage it. And I understand that players do get hurt, but I don't encourage other players to injure others. It's just that you never know what happens. The Bulls have a deep roster, and Leafs are going to have to learn how to win. If it's if the Leafs lose this series, all bets I believe will be off in terms of what changes should be made, because there will have to be plenty of them, because there'll be a new direction instead of constantly losing in the opening round. Even if the regular season goes well, we know what happened to the Raptors. Having a not so good regular season and ended up missing the postseason, losing in the play-in round. Well, the NHL doesn't have that, and I'm not sure if it'll have one anytime soon. So let's see what happens with the Leafs and whether Sheldon Keefe will bench a rather ineffective Justin Hall. Who knows? But should Justin Hall be come into the lineup, it'll be interesting to find out if the Leafs end up losing that game. Hopefully not, but never know. So, what about hockey tournaments coming up before the 2023-24 before the 2023 NHL preseason begins? Well, there's only one such tournament after the Under-18 Men's Worlds one has wrapped up in Switzerland. That will be the Adult Men's Worlds one, to take place from mid to late May in Finland and Latvia. What do I plan to do with Raptors out of the playoffs and Raptors season over, and quite possibly none of the Oilers, Leafs, and Kraken winning their playoff series? If that happens, well, at least there's that tournament. There's also Major League Soccer and 3 Canadian teams from west to east: the Whitecaps, based in Vancouver, Toronto FC, and CF Montreal. It'll be interesting to find out how many of those teams end up seeing playoff action of some sort. We won't know until much later on in the season, by which time hockey will be on again. Those are among the sports that I typically like to watch. Then there'll be soccer. There's the Adult Women's World Cup taking place in July, and somewhere in Oceania. Forget whether it's Australia or New Zealand, but let's look that up. But yeah, it's been very interesting here. whether a Canadian NHL team will win, will go all the way and win that elusive trophy that no such team has won after the 1990s. We'll see what happens. I did cheer on the Jets. Go Jets go, but Jets are gone, and a long offseason ahead. Changes got to be made, but which ones will be made, we'll see. But as of now, cheer is go Oilers go Leafs go Canada go. And if the Kraken, but not the Oilers or Leafs, end up winning Game 7 of their series, it'll be go Kraken go. Well, depending on what happens, but you know. So anyway, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe to my channel, you can do so. You're free to do so. If you do subscribe to my channel, you get more timely notifications of videos that I put out. Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye, and hope everyone has a good weekend.